All right, everyone. So we just found a website for the Gundam Seed Freedom. So you've probably seen all the leaks, the ending scenes, all the videos that we've been posting. And again, thank you so much for everyone for watching the videos. I really, really appreciate it, and it's been really helping the algorithm a lot. So thank you for helping us hit 600,000 on our page. It really, truly, truly means a lot to us. So um, here's the official site. We haven't really had a chance to talk about it, and I've been seeing like pictures here and there on Twitter, but I haven't actually looked at the website myself. So here we are. This is the official Gundam Seed Freedom website, and I'll put the link below if you want to take a look at it. But I want to go over some of the things here, and looks like they updated the website a lot. But I specifically wanted to focus on the mechs, of course. So let's get right to it. I have Archer here with me, so we're going to be discussing
Hello,
each one.
hello.
Hello. So we're just going to be going through each one, and we'll see from there. So we'll start off, obviously, with the Rising Freedom, ranking them, see how we like them, and I don't know, we'll just go through the list, I guess, for the most part. So here's the Rising Freedom Gundam. What are your thoughts on it?
Um, I guess the colors they use they blend really nice. I don't think it's too edgy or pointy. Um, it doesn't really come as a flashy kind of mech.
Mm-hmm.
It feels just really plain, but still like kind of clean.
Yeah. It kind of has a really clean form. It just gives me a lot of the Freedom vibes for the most part. Like it just seems like they just updated the Freedom. Like they just picked up the Freedom and then just repainted it and updated it again, basically.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
kind of a copy pasta.
it kind of is, yeah. And of course, the description it's designed by Orb using operational data from the Strike Freedom Gundam. So it's like, but it's the variable technology that's cultivated as a Murasame. So it's literally just a mobile suit. It's not actually it's not it's not really a Gundam. It is, but it's not at the same time. So it's the Murasame,
Yeah,
which is like one of like the grunts. So it's basically a grunt suit for the most part. Uh,
that makes sense why it looks like that then.
yeah, and then plus like turns into the jet, and we all knew like before the movie came out, I think a lot of us were wondering like this. Well, I for sure was like, this is gonna die. Like, there's no way that this is gonna be the main mobile suit.
Oh no way, then
I'm
definitely
like,
not.
there's no way. Because if you know anything about Seed, like in every series, there's any honestly in Gundam series, there's always a second mech. That's how they sell you, right? They make you buy the first one, and then later they come out with a new one in that same season or movie. Then you're just like, well, I just wasted money, and now I want to buy more.
Yeah, they just pull another one out their sleeve.
It's a very
They're like an
Bandai thing,
ace.
very
Yeah.
very Bandai thing, and I know that for sure. That's what they did, and that's why I didn't buy the Rising Freedom or ordered it because I was like, no, Strike Freedom's still there. It's still there, and next thing you know, it did. It came out in the movie, and I was like, well,
God damn, it look good.
good thing I saved money on that, right? So I was like, not getting it. So we go to the next one, and of course, it's piloted by Akira Yamato, and I think this was called the Immortal Justice Gundam. So this was a really cool one. I actually really like the design too. I like the look.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And the theory was that Shin was going to be piloting, and of course, it is. So Shin's piloting this one. Same idea, using the same frames and everything, so nothing too crazy. But the reason why we knew it was Shin, I guess if you're really spectating the trailer, the way that the Justice was fighting, it's a very Shin-like type, where like Shin was piloting like it was a Destiny Gundam. Because I think right here, these are like the blades you can just throw it, and that's kind of like the key
Hmm.
thing. That's how we're like, okay,
He uses them too, right?
yeah. And then
Yeah.
in the trailer, you see all of them piloting. You don't see Atheron. You just see Shin in the scene with the Immortal Justice. So I'm really curious once the
Yeah.
movie comes out. I want to understand why he was piloting this or what happened, right? Or was he like Atheron's successor or something? Like kind of like a mentor, I guess you can say. So yeah, I mean it was cool though. It's cool design though. So here we go.
Looks
And
much better than the Freedom, the
yeah,
Rising Freedom.
yep. And then here's Maria's Jogu. We all saw this
Oh,
coming.
this one
Jogu
looks
Menace.
great.
This one's sick. I think they
Yeah, this
already.
one looks great.
Yeah, this one's really cool. It like gives me like it's basically the Jin, but like it's like Jogu's like wings
Uh,
basically.
It reminds me of a goof, but like with wings and man, it's red. Holy,
Yeah, and it gives me a
that's
lot of the
crazy.
Zaku warriors.
Yeah, the
Um,
Zaku.
yeah, I know. This is great because Luna's piloting it, and we all like Luna, so that's pretty good. I think later on it gets piloted by the Dom chick, one who had the Black Tri-Stars characters.
Oh yeah.
She pilots it later, I guess, for some reason. So, well, you find out later, I guess.
Oh,
There's a
she
Jogo by
stole it.
itself. So I guess they're piloted by these guys.
Yeah.
So there's no Dom characters. There's no Dom in this Dom troopers. It's these the Joguks actually. So piloted by the two TriStar guys. And then this one's piloted
Damn.
by Agnes, so it's piloted by her. The
Yeah.
Gion.
Uh, yeah, this is like young. You can tell the pointy head.
Yeah, I'm not a. I thought this was okay. I wasn't really a big fan to be
Yeah.
honest. I
I'm not a fan of Gyan that much either, but I guess it's cool, they brought it back and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's a cool design, but it just wasn't my thing. And
yeah,
this character Agnes, she's voiced by Flay and voiced
that is
by
fair.
yeah, it's funny. She's voiced by Flay and she's voiced by Stella and she's also voiced by what's her name? The Captain Nula, whatever, that one chick, the short hair
Yeah,
chick.
yeah.
So
Well,
they're
three
all
people voice
voiced
this character.
yeah, they voice the same character. It's fucking hilarious.
God,
And
that,
they all died too.
that's
So this is the
crazy.
funny part. All
Oh
three.
my god,
So they just
first
really
character.
yeah, they just really like using the voice actor, so it was really funny. But yeah, not a fan of the Gion. I don't really care too much. Oh, here we go. Hilda's
Yeah, hella
okay.
mid.
So this is so there is another Gion, but it's voiced by not sorry, not voiced, but piloted by the Dom Trooper.
I guess this color is a little better.
Yeah, it's a little better. So this is more like the so I guess it's more like successful or like Goof Ignited. So this is like an upgrade
Hmm.
of the Goof Ignited. So this one's cool.
Ooh,
This
that
is a
looks
little better.
nice. Yeah, that
Better
looks
color.
nice.
Definitely better color. So this is the ground type. This is space type.
Yeah, it's got
Definitely.
this more the night
Yeah.
aesthetic.
I like the night setting. Yep. All right, here we go. This is all we've been waiting for. The Strike Freedom. Let me translate this.
Nice.
Strike Freedom. There you go. Strike Freedom Gundam Type 2. This is really cool. So you can see a little small little differences. You can tell the backpack is a little heavier. And of course the V fin is way more noticeable here. I think that's like basically the big things about this. And I think rifles actually go on the side right here too.
Yeah, they
Uh,
kind of switched the weapon spots.
Yeah, so they did a modified Strike Freedom Gundam with some parts updated. It is equipped with the Strike Freedom's wings on its back and also carries over its distinctive armaments such as the abdominal, Agni cannon, and railguns on the hips. Of
Yep.
course, Kira Yamato pilots this, and this is what happens later on in the movie. So we get this later on. And of course, the next one is the Mighty Strike Freedom, which we all saw. Um,
Oh yes.
doesn't even need fucking. It didn't even need a freaking like dragoons, dude. This was just like lightning and shit. It was so crazy.
Yeah,
So
it looked really good.
yeah, it's just the Strike Freedom basically with the equipped of the Proud Defender backpack, and we all saw what that could
Mm.
do. That was really cool. Obviously it's piloted by Locus and Kira. You saw in the final episode.
Yeah, so having two pilots was interesting.
Yeah, this was sick though. This was a really nice design. I can't wait for the model kit to come out for this one. So, and I heard it's a different mold too. So it's like it's not like it's just using Strike Freedom mold. It's like a whole different mold, which is nice.
That's good. That's really
Yeah,
good.
and of course here's the Proud Defender, the backpack. So this is kind of like some G Gundam shit. It's like where it flies in, pilots it.
Hmm.
So this is cool. Okay, so the new wing
With
designed
the
by
G
Kira.
fighter,
Oh, so Kira even designed this shit. Holy shit! And the Compass
he made it
development.
himself.
Yeah, I guess so. Apparently, well, he is the ultimate
Oh, he's smart,
coordinator. So the
huh?
Compass
True.
development departments under the leadership of Albert. I don't know where Albert is. I guess we'll find out later. In addition of emitting countless amounts of nanoparticles and high voltage lightning. Where how the hell do they get lightning? That is the craziest thing. It's also equipped with the
I
actual
don't know.
sword Futsuno Mitama. So that's like
Yep.
the fucking katana. That shit was crazy. Here we go, and this is the Murasei Mu. So Mu pilots this shit. What the fuck? What the hell is this shit? What
Yo,
am I looking at? What the
he
fuck is this?
did him dirty.
I know. What the hell is this shit? An improved version of the Murasei. Well, the basic frame and the weapons remain the same. The shape and deformation of the mechanism have been significantly updated. In addition to be uninstalled, of the parts of the Angel's fighting force is used as a main machine of the Orb Army. Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks so bad.
doesn't look cool.
Yeah, but obviously we all know it gets destroyed because the Akatsuki does come back, and I
That
heard
looks really good.
it's really sick. Like it has like an upgrade or something like that. Well, not an upgrade, but it has like extra parts. It's like loaded out basically. I heard.
Yeah.
Um.
It's like the Delta Gundam or Ihakushiki.
Yep. Exactly.
Resembles it really well.
Yeah. So this thing, obviously you don't need to change too much of it. It's already perfected, so you don't need to mess with that. And obviously Mu is piloting it, so that's good. All right, here we go. This is what we all been waiting for. The Destiny Gundam Spec 2. This one is sick. So this is the modified version of the Destiny Gundam. The color has changed due to increased power, and the cockpit has been replaced with a small round monitor as the Strike Freedom. So it has like a whole new upgrade basically, and like I said, you don't need to change
This
too much.
one's just stronger than it
Yeah,
than the Strike Freedom. Yeah.
basically, it's pretty much it's upgraded. The increased powers there, and of course, it's the all-round monitor like we saw, like kind of like the three monitor with 360. You can see everywhere.
Yep.
And again, we saw we can do it in fucking Kagebushi no Jitsu. If I can like fucking
Oh
multiply
yeah.
through, it's
The
fucking
Shadow
insane.
Jutsu.
So this is great. It's because I remember in Destiny, like Shin was done really dirty. Like they really just screwed his character up really hard in Destiny.
Hmm.
So watching the Destiny come back, um, you know, I think it gave a lot of nostalgia. Not only nostalgia, but it really gave him a way for him to
Yeah.
redeem himself. And I
It sparked the fire in the Seed fans.
exactly,
They
and
rejoiced a little bit.
well, and also the market for Destiny Gundam, I think it went up. Everyone started buying Destiny Gundams now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
again,
good.
yeah, again, you don't need to change much, but like I'm glad they didn't change too much because there's no reason to. Like the Destiny Gundam is so perfected. It's one of the best designs. And I
Hmm.
noticed in Build Fighters, there was an episode with it's like the build burning versus the Destiny Gundam. Destiny Gundam wasn't customized. It was just a straight build because you just
As good as this.
exactly as good as it is, and you can't change perfection. So
Yeah.
worked for me.
Really nice.
We don't
Good
have to
for
go. I
Shin.
don't really care about the impulse, so this was one that Luna
This
pilots
is
later.
yeah.
I'm not a fan
I
of the
mean, it's
impulse.
alright.
It just, I don't know, it's not the same. It's just like a strike Gundam, pretty much to me. But we can read it
Yeah.
though. The battery has been replaced with the latest model, and the coloring has changed significantly. The power can be supplied with a Deuterian beam for the Destiny Gundam. Huh? Has VPS armor. What does that mean? So does that mean just like, yeah? What does that mean?
Power can be supplied with a neutron beam from Destiny Gundam Spec 2. So I guess the Destiny Gundam can power it.
That's crazy. Okay, so I
Yeah,
remember
it
an
can send it
episode.
power.
So I remember there's like
Yeah.
in the movie where they share like
Hmm.
power together. So that's kind of cool. That's
Yeah.
cute.
So Luna doesn't have to like overheat the Gundam or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then of course this is the Infinite Justice. We saw this earlier, Type 2. It looks dumb like this, but when it actually looks good, it looks really good. Like when they do the X-Wing, that was really nice.
Oh yeah, I like the transformations in the Seed movie.
Yeah, so the modified Infinite Justice Gundam, the newly designed wing can handle the ultra's high-speed battles. The cockpit is the same all-around monitor. Okay, so basically it's an upgrade.
Yeah,
And that horn, man, that shit was so funny. The freaking
yeah.
horn just fucking
The
chopped him up.
unicorn.
This was
Yeah, man.
this was so random. I really can't believe this
Oh,
thing
I love
came
this.
out of fucking. This thing
Yeah, I
came
love
out of
this.
fucking Infinite Justice. Like, how does that? I'm still trying to figure out how that works. How does that work?
It's such a good meme.
It's a great meme, and
I don't know. They just did it.
I mean, you just don't think too much about it, right? Just fucking.
Yeah.
This is basically the amazing Zagako, basically the arms and everything.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Gawk and an Akai like kind of mixed
I
together.
bet you the sales went up this thing too for the Sagak. Definitely went up in
Oh,
sales.
definitely.
And I'm surprised the Strike Rouge was also in this movie. So I'm
Yeah, this is
curious.
whatever too.
Okay, here we go. An aircraft made using Strike Gundam spare parts and data is characterized as reddish coloring through its body, where the rouge comes from. So it's powered by Kalagi again. So yeah, I don't know if we'll
Hmm.
see this again, but apparently we do. So that's okay.
It
I'm okay with
reminds me
that.
of the Impulse.
Yeah, the Impulse, right?
Yeah.
The dual. I don't really care about the dual Gundam, but I know obviously the dual Blitz is obviously it's to remember the Blitz Gundam and as well as dual Gundam. So it's like
But as
kind
a
of
drill.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so the machine has been secretly modified from dual Gundam and converted to nuclear power. The cockpit has been replaced with the same one as the Zaku Warrior in addition to the traditional dual Gundam armament and the armament reminiscent of the Blitz Gundam. So this is kind of
Oh,
like a
that's
shout
cool.
out to like Nico.
Yeah.
The
I
but
guess the design is alright.
yeah, and here's the dual. Was it this one? The Buster Gundam. So this thing's sick. Lightning Buster Gundam.
I
That's what they're
love
calling
this.
it. This thing's sick. It has two cannons.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is pretty good.
Little
Jericho's
big
back.
guns.
Yeah, right. Buster Gundam has already secretly modified to nuclear power. So these things both have nuclear fucking generators in them. So they're pretty
Yeah,
fucking
that's
dangerous.
insane.
That's cool. This one was actually pretty cool. Surprisingly, the Black Knight
Oh yeah. I love
leader.
this
This
display.
is
What the hell?
cool.
It looks nice.
It actually looks really cool, and I wonder if this will ever
Yeah.
come out as a model kit. It probably will. You know.
But why does the wings have purple? They could just made it gold. But I guess they have purple on like the waist
Oh,
too.
I know. I like the purple though. The purple works pretty
Yeah.
well, in my
Yeah, the colors are
opinion.
interesting. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
blue too, but it looks nice.
So, what's the difference between this one? It's the aircraft independently developed by the Foundation while incorporating plant's technology. The cockpit is a two-seater, so we saw that like the Darling of the Fates kind of shit.
Oh, that's that
Um,
one, eh?
yeah, controls the rear and the seat handling the fire control. The Femtech armor is that what they're calling it? That's hilarious.
Yeah, the femtech one. Okay,
That's
alright.
funny. And of course, we'll just go through these ones. The Black Knights for the this one's piloted by fucking Graham Acre slash Gojo.
Well,
Same guy.
it's obviously a bat, no?
Yeah. We'll just go through these ones. These ones I don't really care too much about. They're kind of like
Yeah,
meh. But they look cool though. Model. I heard the model kits are pretty cool. So
yeah.
obviously
This
they're
is the
probably the
grunt.
same ones, the green ones. I just want to see the interesting ones. Okay, here we go. We got some Jins in here. Jin F.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is a ZAFT. Let's see what this one is. This is a aircraft
Zaku.
bought cheaply from ZAFT. Okay, so you know the same as ZAFT. It supports the Black Knight. Huh. See, I don't understand. I need to watch this. I need to read the story or at least watch the movie because like I thought ZAFTs were good guys. So I don't know. It's weird.
Were they? I can't
Well,
remember
because
either. We need to watch the
Kira
movie.
basically joined ZAFT. You know, Locus is the leader of ZAFT. I thought so. They
Didn't he
take
have an
over.
evil arc?
Huh?
Didn't he have an evil arc at one point?
Kira?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I
Okay,
mean,
no.
we thought that's what the movie was, so, but we need to watch the movie and figure it out because I don't remember.
No worries.
Here we go. Here's a Jin with the random ass set. This is like something like when China does their third party Gundams, like they can't actually
Yeah.
use their head first. They have to
Oh
promote it
my
as
god.
this. That's what it reminds me
Look
of.
at that head.
I know. I'm just like, what am I looking at, dude? It's
It's
like,
an astronaut.
yeah, this is like what the Jin fucking one, like a Zaku one kind of thing.
It's got a ruler on his back or something. Or
Yeah, this is
scissors, I don't even
interesting.
know.
So these are all the Black Squad kind of mech. Oh my god, what am I looking at, dude? Oh,
Yeah, what is this?
yeah, I'm skipping
They're
it.
like nail clippers or something.
Right, seriously. What is this one? This is the Minerva. Okay, so this is piloted by Albert. So this is the guy who does like the technology shit. Piloted by Mari. Here you go.
Ooh,
Abby. Oh, there's a wife right here. Oh, it's that one guy. He's back again. Interesting. And yeah, it looks like that's about it for that one. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. What are you guys' thoughts on the mechs? Are you guys excited for them? You like them a
thumbs
lot?
up.
Thumbs up. Make sure you comment. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye bye.
Hey, I was watching that.